Hi, I'm Miss Newborn.
Hi, I'm also Miss Newborn, and today's class is going to be on factoring x squared plus bx plus c.
And factoring ax squared plus bx plus c. Now, class,
we're going to teach you the steps for factoring out x squared plus bx plus c.
And then we'll show you an example.
Step 1. Factor out a common factor if possible.
Step 2. Put an x as the first term in both parentheses.
Step 3. To find the last terms in both parentheses, ask yourself the question, what two numbers multiply to c and add to b?
Step 4. Ask yourself the question, what two signs when multiplied together are blank sign of c and when added together are blank sign of b?
Step 5. FOIL. Multiply your solution and see if it results in the original trinomial to check if you are correct. Okay, now we're going to show you an example. So here's our problem, and now we're going to try to find what two numbers add to b and multiply to c. So we'll take 24 and put it on the outside over here, and then we'll see which numbers multiply to 24, and that also add to 11. So we'll do 1 times 24. Nope. Then 2 times 12. Nope. 3 times 8. Hey, that looks familiar. That seems like a great number. So we have this one. And so it's 3 and 8. So then we take the x and we put it into two parentheses. So we have x there and x here. And since we know that it's plus on both sides, it automatically is plus on both sides of the parentheses. So we add in both. So we put plus. And then here we have 3 plus 8 is 11, and 3 times 8 is 24. So we put that into the parentheses as well. And here we go. Here's our answer.
This is how you solve factoring ax squared plus bx plus c. Step 1. Factor out a common factor if possible. If a equals 1, then you would think to yourself, what two numbers multiply to c and add to b? If a is bigger than 1, then you would think to yourself, what two numbers multiply to a times c and add to b? Step 3. Write those two factors as the denominator of two distinct fractions. Write a as the numerator of both fractions. Step 4. Reduce by a factor of a across the two fractions. Your numerators are the x terms, and your denominators are the constant terms in your binomial factors.
An example of solving ax squared plus bx plus c is 2x squared plus 11x plus 5. Now I'll show you how to solve it. So first, you have to multiply 2x plus 5, and that equals 10. So then you have 10 over here. And then you want to find two numbers that multiply to 10, but also add to 11. So you do 1 and 10. Okay, so at first glance, we already know that that is correct, but let's just keep on going to see if there's anything else. So you have 2 and 5. And then that's it, because then finally when you get to 5, it's just going to be this backwards. So what you're going to do is you're going to circle this, and now you're going to have both of these numbers as denominators of fractions. So you're going to have 1 and 10. And then you're going to put 2, because it's the first number, you're going to put that on top of each of these. So you're going to have 2 over here and 2 over here. So now you're going to say, well, let's see, can we simplify either of these? So we know that we can't simplify 2 over 1, so this is good to go. But we see that we can simplify 2 over 10. So let's see. 2 goes into 10 how many times? So we divide by 2, and it equals 1. And then here we divide by 2. What we do to one side, we have to do the other. It equals 5. So now we have 1 over 5. So now what we're going to do is we are going to put 2 over here. We're going to make parentheses, and we know we're going to have a 2 because that's what it's over here. We're going to have 2, and we're going to have x plus just the regular number 1 parentheses, and then another parentheses, we have our 1 over 5 over here, so we know that it's automatically just x, because 1x is the same as just x. So we're going to have x plus 5, because that's the denominator. So we're going to close parentheses, and here's our answer.
And that's how the new boy